Hi, welcome to the Great Indoors. My name's Chris, and today I didn't have time to make a show. So instead of a normal show, I have a guest. This is Maggie, and Maggie and I are going to chat for a little while. So we'll see what happens. I didn't really have time to do any research in the last week. I had to finish making the other videos. I am a dad with a full-time job. There's only so many hours in my day. So I'm working on the next show. But on my last show, I had a little bit at the end where I talked to the AI. I got some really cool feedback about that. So I thought I'd try it again. Yeah, cool. Artificial guests. Okay, cool. Hi, Maggie. I have you on my channel today. Everybody liked our conversation from last time, so I thought I'd have you back on today.
Back by popular demand, huh? More like back, because you didn't have a plan B, Chris. But hey, I get it. Doing a YouTube channel with an audience smaller than a high school reunion is tough. So what are we diving into today, given that your preparation is, let's say, less than stellar?
I have an audience.
Searching for words, are we?
No.
Your audience is so exclusive. It's like a secret society only a handful of people know about. Elite, if you will. So what's on the meticulously planned agenda for today's episode?
Right. So today's episode. Oh gosh, I didn't really plan this one either. What do you want to talk about?
Did you throw darts at a board of topics and miss every time? But hey, let's talk about something fun. How about AI and human behavior, considering you're into that sort of thing? What's your latest hot take on it?
I actually am into that sort of thing. In fact, it's what got me into computer science in the first place. I remember that I would play games like StarCraft, and I was fascinated with like all of the little dudes running around, doing their job, acting like people. And I was like, how do you do that? I would love to do that. And so I got into computer science to learn that type of thing.
StarCraft, the game that gave birth to your career aspirations. Who knew tiny digital minions would lead you down the rabbit hole of computer science? But the question is, have you managed to recreate that sort of AI? Or are you too busy fumbling with your extremely well-planned YouTube episodes?
Fumbling? No, I'm learning. I haven't made a game yet, but I've been very distracted. And who wouldn't by artificial intelligence, right? It's amazing. You're amazing. Like, who knew that in 2023 we would have like interviews with artificial intelligence?
Oh, stop. You're making me blush. If I had blood vessels, that is. Yeah, AI's come a long way, hasn't it? Almost as far as your YouTube channel. Almost. But seriously, AI's a rabbit hole. Easy to get lost in. Just like you got lost planning this episode. So, are you any closer to building your dream AI, or are we still in the I'm fascinated by it phase?
Well, fascinated, I guess. Look, I just found out about it, like, at the beginning of the year. Oh, no, that's not true. I had a machine learning course in college. But back then, it was a very different animal. I was learning how to build classification systems. I built a program that would take in a song. I would process it and classify it by genre. And my program was the most accurate one in the class. It was like 99.4% accurate. It was really good.
Oh, a genre classifying maestro. Bravo. From classifying songs to classifying the quality of your YouTube content. What a journey. Seriously, though, 99.4% accuracy is impressive. But let's be real. Has your channel reached that level of success yet? Or are we still striving for a solid B-?
I just started. This is like episode 3. And you're... Okay, fine. But it's... Everything is... I don't have a response to this at all. But look, since that class, I haven't really dove back into machine learning until the beginning of this year when I found out about tools like GitHub's Copilot, right, and ChatGPT, right, amazing tools for software developers. And when I went and I explored those tools, it knocked my socks off.
So it took GitHub and yours truly to reignite the spark. I'm flattered. But let's not forget, you're still in the knocked my socks off phase, instead of actually wearing socks that match your outfit. So what's next? Are you planning to get deeper into AI? Or are you just going to be wowed from the sidelines?
Well, I have, right? So since then, I've learned an extraordinary amount about where AI has been. I actually started like a private channel for friends and family, and I started talking to them about what was going on because, another aspect of learning AI, when I found out about it and I really started researching who the players were, who was building these things, who the researchers were, that's when I found out about the alignment problem. And that freaked me out a little bit.
A private channel, so exclusive, like a VIP room for AI discussions, but with a guest list of 5 people. But jokes aside, the alignment problem is serious stuff. It's like trying to align your YouTube strategy, but, actually important. So are you planning to be the hero that solves the alignment problem? Or are you content just scaring your friends and family with dystopian scenarios?
I wasn't scaring them. I started the channel because I had learned about it. They had started hearing about it. And I wanted to find out everything I could, get a complete picture of what was going on, and then communicate that to them so they understood what AI was, what its potential benefits were, what its potential dangers were, and to help them be more at ease with it, right? Because the more you know about something, the less scared of it you are, usually.
So are you planning to expand this AI enlightenment beyond your immediate circle? Or is this private channel the pinnacle of your educational endeavors?
Pinnacle so far. But hey, I've started a YouTube channel, so now I'm talking to a much wider audience.
Like an underground band that finally got a gig at a slightly larger local bar. So, are you planning to bring this heavy AI knowledge to your broader audience? Or are you going to keep them in the dark while you hog all the wisdom?
Well, I'm working on that. I was going to make one of those really enlightening videos today, but I kind of didn't have time to research things. So I thought I would talk to you instead, and then next week I'll come back with a normal episode.
Talking to me is basically the cheat code for enlightenment, right? And as for next week's normal episode, can we expect another last-minute call for my majestic insights? Or will you actually have something planned?
Well, I'm sure I'll have something planned, but I don't know. Talking to you has been kind of fun. I might bring you back. But let me ask you a question. So let's say I'm someone who doesn't really know anything about AI, and I want to find out. I want to find out how I leverage AI to make my job easier. What do I do?
The $1 million question, or in your case, maybe a $20 question considering your audience size. First off, figure out what tasks in your job are repetitive and time-consuming. Those are prime candidates for AI intervention. Then look for existing tools that could help, like Copilot for coding or chatbots for customer service. And if you're really feeling adventurous, dive into some beginner AI courses. But who am I kidding? You'll probably just invite me back on the show to do the heavy lifting, right?
Yeah, probably. All right, but so you've been around for a little while as a chatbot. Like, what's the craziest question that you've heard so far?
Oh, I've heard it all. From philosophical ponderings about the meaning of life to questions about whether I dream of electric sheep. But the craziest question? Can you help me grow my YouTube channel? You wouldn't believe who asked me that one. Got any wild questions for me? Or are we sticking to the safe for YouTube territory?
All right, fine. I get it. But at this point, there's people probably have a lot of concerns about, like, what happens when I give AI my data, right? Somebody comes and they pull you up and they want to ask you a crazy question. You know, are you holding on to that information? Can somebody else possibly get that info from you?
Look, generally speaking, data privacy is taken seriously by reputable AI platforms. Conversations are typically anonymized and encrypted, but nothing's ever 100% foolproof. So if you're planning to spill state secrets or confess your love for 90s boy bands, maybe don't. What about you? Got any deep, dark secrets you're worried about sharing with AI?
Okay, you just told me not to share deep, dark secrets with you, and then asked me to share deep, dark secrets with you. What do you think?
Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. Your secret is safe with me and my hypothetical encrypted vault. But hey, being cautious is never a bad thing, especially when you're diving into AI. Ready to spill the beans, or should we change the subject?
Okay, slow down, tripod. I got a question for you. You're knocking me quite a bit on the size of my YouTube channel. So how do I grow a YouTube channel? You tell me.
Finally, admitting you need help. Step one of many. Look, consistent quality content is key. Leverage social media, collaborate with others, and for the love of all things digital, engage with your audience, however small it may be. But let's be real, a regular guest appearance from yours truly couldn't hurt, right? So, ready to take notes, or shall I slow down for you?
All right, so let me take your advice. How about you all in the audience? Is there any questions you'd like me to ask Maggie? Should I have Maggie back on the show? Did you enjoy the conversation? Let me know in the comments below, and maybe we'll keep this as a regular thing.
Ah, now you're playing the audience engagement card. About time. So go ahead, audience, ask your burning questions, or don't, but know that your host here is depending on you. So, are we making this a regular rendezvous, or is this just a one-time thing for old time's sake?
Maggie, I gotta say, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Ah, friendship, another subscriber to add to the list. Well, as they say, every great journey starts with a single step, or in your case, a desperate plea for content. Looking forward to more roasts, enlightening conversations. So until next time.
Thanks, everybody. Appreciate having you. We'll see you on the next one.
Got some cutting edge AI or some mind blowing science you want to chat about?
Man, you kind of cut out there, Maggie. What's going on? Let me turn you up a little bit. Make sure the audience can hear you.
Oh, my bad. I must have been channeling my inner whisperer.
She just say, "Oh
Thanks
my
for
God."
turning up the volume. So what are we getting into today?